welcome to Treasures Unspoken, the brand that provides psychosocial support to pregnancy loss victims and also creates awareness to the society against unrecognized grief. If it's your first time watching, I am delighted that you took time to come and watch this. I request that you subscribe so that anytime I post a video, you get a notification and can come and watch the videos. If you are a regular, like always, I'm sending you love and I'm truly grateful that you always take time to come and watch my videos. Today I'll be talking about taking care of yourself if you have gone through a pregnancy loss, because it's important. If you want to heal, you need to take care of yourself first. As a woman, as a victim, you need to go through this, you need to understand this and actually find a balance as a whole. But before that, I always do a recap of the previous videos. This gives you an idea of why Treasures Unspoken is here, where we have come from, the journey, and it also gives you that chance to see what videos you can look out for and actually go and watch. So I've done an edition about how I took care of myself. That's the very last video that I did. There is a video that I've done about the types of pregnancy losses. This is important because you want to understand what kind of a pregnancy loss did you go through, or what kind of a pregnancy loss did this victim experience. That helps you to know the best way to help this person, to offer support to them, or to even heal. It helps you. I've done a session on the causes of pregnancy loss. This helps you to also know if this person went through a pregnancy loss, what caused their loss, what triggered their loss. I've done a session as well on my pregnancy loss, two sessions actually. One talks about my story, how I lost my babies. You can take time to go and watch this video. Then there is the one I've done about what caused my loss. This also gives you an idea of how, or you know what really caused my loss, because I realize that people are a bit skeptical and people jump into conclusions of what causes pregnancy loss. This gives you an idea to know what caused my loss, and you understand what are the different types or what are the different causes of losses. There's a video that I've done about getting to closure. Get a chance and watch this video. If you've just lost, if you're on the verge of grieving and are trying to heal, get a chance, get time to watch this video and see how you can get to closure. We've also talked about processing grief. As an individual, you need to get to a point where you process grief. You understand this grief, this is what I went through. Get a time, spare some minutes, go and watch that video to get insights on that. Then there is the very first video that introduces you to Treasures Unspoken. Get time, go and watch this video so that you may understand why am I even bold about pregnancy loss, why am I creating awareness to the society against pregnancy loss. And until you can watch these, you may never understand why Treasures Unspoken exists. So that's it. Let's dive in on the self-care tips and how you can take care of yourself as a pregnancy loss victims. Number one, take care of your hygiene as a woman. You don't need to be taught that, but you need to do that because you are in pain. It can actually dawn on you that I don't even need to take a shower, I don't need to rest, I don't need to do anything. Most people tend to be shattered or lost in their grief that they may forget to take care of themselves. So I'm actually teaching you this as a self-care tip. Take care of your hygiene, shower, eat, brush your teeth, do the necessary things that you can do. If you keep hair, groom yourself, show up in a way that, remember, pregnancy loss doesn't make you insane that you will forget about yourself, but it can make you feel like you're worthless, that you wouldn't want to take care of yourself. Please, as a self-care tip, take care of your hygiene, take care of your body, shower, dress well, dress nicely, put on good clothes. If you do perfume, do perfume. Take time and just focus on the woman you are and take care of yourself. The other thing you can do, I've mentioned, eat. You need to eat well. Grief has a way of making you stressed, and for some people in their stress, they don't eat. But remember, your body has just gone through loss and has just experienced loss. You want to actually eat so that it can heal well. Eat a balanced diet. Eat as when you feel hungry, when there is a need to eat, please eat. It is important to aid your healing process, to aid recovery, to help you heal well. The other thing you can do for yourself, sleep. Remember, when you're pregnant, for some people they never sleep. If you went through labor, you may actually not have slept the previous days, but this is the best time for you to sleep. Sleep, get enough and quality sleep. This will actually help you to recover. Remember, when the body is in sleep mode, you rejuvenate, you get new strength, you get new energy, and it also quickens the healing process as a victim of a pregnancy loss. The other thing you can also do to yourself, avoid the things that will trigger your loss. When I say avoid the things that trigger your loss, there are things you could do that would actually remind you this is how you lost, this is what you went through. And when I'm saying you avoid, it doesn't mean that you are forgetting the grief or you are forgetting the loss. You're just actually getting to terms with, if I do this, I know it will bring or it will make me in a worse state. Because, for example, I shared my story. I said, like, if I can visit the hospitals I went to when I was delivering my babies, they kind of bring the trauma back. If there are things I interact with, they would actually bring that trauma back. I remember, like, there is a dress I avoided putting on, because it reminds you this is the day you lost. And if such triggers can cause you to feel a lot of pain, I would actually suggest you keep off such triggers, because we are working on healing. And if you heal today and something reminds you the next minute that you went through pregnancy loss, chances are you will be back to default and you'll be wondering, I thought I was healing, I thought I was recovering. You will be back to the place of looking for healing and not sure what you do again. The other thing you can do for yourself is you get psychosocial support. Uh, Unfortunately, the society hasn't embraced pregnancy loss, and that's why I'm actually bold about Precious Unspoken, because we actually talk about pregnancy loss. We give it the weight it deserves, the mention it has, and we want to actually talk about it. If you are in a psychosocial support group, and gladly Treasures Unspoken is one of a kind, where we just give women the chance to talk about pregnancy loss, their experiences, and share with us and share with the world. You can take time and actually just go through this and get to bond with people who have gone through pregnancy loss and are bold about it. The other thing you can do for yourself is seek counseling services. Counseling is important because it helps you look at pregnancy loss objectively, look at it from a way or from with a third eye, because when another person actually trained, someone who is qualified, who can actually look at the loss and help you review it objectively, it can help you. That's a self-care tip that most people ignore because they think, I don't need to tell people what I went through. I don't need to validate my grief. But it is actually important because it helps you look at the pregnancy loss objectively. The other thing I suggest that you do for yourself through self-care tips, I suggest that you go through the emotions as they present themselves. Remember, when you're grieving, there are many emotions that come along. You might want to cry, you may feel a lot of pain, you feel a lot of sadness, guilt, anger, regrets. All these are the emotions that present themselves when you are going through pregnancy loss and you are grieving from that. I request and suggest that you may go through this. Allow them to come as they come. Let them feel them. Let them out. If you are angry, don't suppress that anger, because suppressing it will make you actually go back to default. If you are healing, when you keep building anger, when you keep building pain, it won't do you any good. It will be unhealthy. So talk about it, bring the emotions out the way they present themselves. Talk about it, feel everything as it presents itself. And remember, you don't have to grieve like so and so. This is your loss, and grief can never be the same for everyone. Just go through it the way it comes and let it out as it presents. The other thing I can also mention about self-care tips, if you can exercise. Exercise has a way of making your body refresh, gain new strength, get energy. Take time and just do simple exercises. Gladly, the internet is very resourceful on this. You can get exercises that are friendly to someone who has just delivered and is looking for a way to recover and get energy and go through pregnancy loss and heal without tampering with your body, without affecting the necessary or the vital organs of your body. The other thing that I can also suggest, you do take medication. Medication is important, especially if it was prescribed by your doctor. Do checkups, do follow-ups. If the doctor suggested you go for a post clinic, do that, go for that. Get medication, that is important, and take them. They are actually meant to help you go through this grieving journey, through this healing journey, as you recuperate from pregnancy loss. And then the other thing you can do is be mindful. Just know you went through loss. That doesn't mean it's the end of the world. It may feel like your world crumbled, but it is never the end of your world. Take time, be mindful, know that it happened, be aware you went through loss, and get this time to just go through the pregnancy loss itself as you process it and understand, yes, this is what exactly happened. This is quite helpful when you are going through the healing journey. It helps you recover fully and know, yes, because when you tend to forget, or I don't want to talk about it, or feel like it's very relevant, it actually affects your wellness. So I recommend that be mindful about your loss, be aware of your loss, talk about it. Don't keep quiet, just talk about it, express it. And finally, do the things that you love, because this is you. Life must resume normalcy. You can't just sit down and declare doom on yourself. That is not the end of life. You need to live. Do the things you have been doing. Do the things you love to do. They keep you distracted, but again, aid wellness on your end. This also prevents you from falling into depression, post-traumatic stress disorder, and other challenges that may arise from grieving or any loss. So that's it about self-care tips. Do you think there is a tip that I haven't mentioned, or you think there is something you can share that may be helpful? Leave that in the comment section, because we are creating awareness to the society. People need to know this. Maybe someone is watching and they are unsure, or they have just gone through loss and they're wondering, how do I take care of myself? Maybe your tip might be what they need for them to go through this. And remember, you don't have to do every tip that I've mentioned or other tips that you know. We do what works for us. Remember, the goal is to be well and wholesome and whole. That's what we need to do. So just stick with that which can help you, that which will speed your recovery, because the point is, am I well? Am I fine? Am I okay? Look at that and find a tip that can work for you, and take care of yourself as a pregnancy loss victims. So that's it for today. I request that if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, like today's video, comment, share to your social media platforms and your contact list. Let's create awareness to the society. Let's talk to people. Let's share this video and many other videos, as we also look forward to creating awareness to the society. If you're looking for counseling services, I'm leaving our WhatsApp number. Just look below the screen. Let's get in touch with me. I will provide counseling services to you. You can also inbox us on our various social media platforms at Treasures Unspoken. Get in touch with us. We are willing to work with you the healing journey. If you've never shared my video, this would be the best time to share this video. Look forward to many other exciting videos about pregnancy loss. We have a series of videos coming up. Until next time, it's a goodbye for now. May the Lord keep you. Bye.